Today, we'll talk about one of the most finest pieces of absurdist fiction, The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. The book follows the story of Gregor Samsa, a salesman who wakes up one morning to find himself transformed into a giant insect. Yes, you heard that right, a giant insect. From that moment onwards, his life begins to change, begins to transform as well, both physically as well as emotionally. He begins to experience tensions in the relationship that he shared with his family members. His relationship with his family members begins to degrade. This was a man who, at one point of time, was responsible for paying the bills, who bore all the burdens of his family. He was the one who kept the family together, who held the family together. But the moment he became useless to his family started to treat him like a burden. Eventually, even his sister, who at one point of time was the one who cared for him, even she grew tired of him, of helping him every other day. One of the major themes of this book is alienation and identity crisis. Gregor slowly loses his sense of worth. He goes through multiple dehumanizing experiences at the hands of his family. It was as if he was reduced to a thing, to a responsibility and inconvenience. And it beautifully mirrors the real world scenario also. This particular aspect, when you are dejected by people for you no longer serve them any purpose, it beautifully mirrors how the real world also works. This book poses a question that what happens when we are no longer useful to the world? Are we still worthy of receiving that same love, that same care which we once used to receive when we were doing some sort of value addition to the world? Kafka also beautifully explores the human condition, the desire to be seen, to be heard, to be understood. We see Gregor craves connection, but all he gets is isolation. He craves comfort from his family, but all he gets is dejection from them. Deep down, we readers, we can relate to this fear of being alone, even when you are in the company of people. It's almost as if you are in a room full of people, but still you feel isolated. You don't have anyone who cares for you, who loves you, who admires you. Kafka has beautifully used Gregor's transformation as a lens, as a medium to explore what it feels to be emotionally disconnected, emotionally discarded once you cannot add value to people's lives. There is another powerful layer in this novel, which is Gregor's relationship with his father. Now, if you have read Kafka's other works, which is one of his collection is about letters that he wrote to his father. I have not read it yet, but I will be reading it. So anyway, if you have read those works, you might already be knowing that Kafka had a very strained, very like his father was dominating, his father was aggressive, and he always felt as if he's a burden to his father. His father was always like he never appreciated his efforts. He always felt as if he's useless for his father, or he's like he never felt a connection with his father basically. And even in the book, we see that Gregor he experiences emotional tyranny of his father, who is cold, who is aggressive at times, and never appreciating Gregor's efforts. So yeah, that this particular relationship that he shared, this adds another layered insight, another layer to this whole story. Throughout the story, we see Gregor's self-worth crumbling under the pressure of unmet expectations. He always felt as a burden to his family, as he felt bad that he cannot change his condition. And so yeah, all of it makes this novella so heartbreaking. This book is weird in its own ways. It's uncomfortable, it's disturbing, but it's also beautiful in how honestly it portrays humans' pain, rejection, and the feeling of longing that we have. So yeah, if you have ever felt out of place, you have ever felt questioning your self-worth, then I think this author has the power to make you feel seen, feel heard. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you have read this work or if you plan to read it. And I'll see you in the next one. And if you like this video, do hit the like button, comment what was the best part of the book for you in the comment section, and also consider subscribing for more literary deep dives. And I'll see you in the next one.